There is a war raging in Mariupol. This is one of the myths about the city. However, on the outskirts, there's fighting. The war is at the doorstep of Mariupol. This is Vostochny district. It was here on January 24th, 2015, that rockets fired by Russian-led forces landed. 31 people were killed and 117 injured. Much of the vital infrastructure was destroyed. Local residents, volunteers, the military and humanitarian missions joined forces to restore the neighborhood. And over 4 years later, it has been revived. People here often call Mariupol a peaceful frontline city. They don't take kindly to those saying there's fighting in the city, and neither to those who deny there's a war going on. Some 20 kilometers outside Mariupol is the front line where Ukrainian military are holding the defense.
The war is raging outside the city in the countryside. There is no war within the city. The Ukrainian army is defending us. I am very grateful to our defenders.
We live a peaceful life here owing to our military, who sacrifice their own lives and their well-being to defend us on a daily basis.
Another myth is that normal life in Mariupol has ground to a halt and that people stopped coming to the city for vacations. This is not the case. Mariupol continues to develop. Recreational areas and parklands are being renovated, as are schools and hospitals. Tourists come here to relax on the beaches along the Azov Sea coast and to spend a weekend at music festivals. Just recently, thousands flocked to the annual Mariupol Fest. The myth about Mariupol residents being unpatriotic was refuted a long time ago by the residents themselves. Since the beginning of Russia's undeclared war, volunteers in Mariupol have been helping the Ukrainian military. When the enemy stood on the city's doorstep, the locals unfurled a giant flag of Ukraine in the central square. And it was the Mariupol residents who launched My Flag, My Pride campaign to celebrate Flag Day. It quickly spread online, with people posting their pictures with the Ukrainian symbols on social media, leaving no doubt that Mariupol is Ukraine. Reported by Nadia Sukharukova for UATV.